Hey guys, Pelican here. Gonna bring to you guys today a video on the brand new Catch Mode 110 from Pelican. So this is the Catch Mode 110. So guys, I bought this thing because, to be honest, it was dirt cheap. So they had a sale at a local shop for $6.99 Canadian. So that's $700 Canadian, which usually retails for 900 and something dollars. Everywhere else they sell it for $900 and they had it for $6.99. So close to 1,000, and this was $6.99. So almost $300 off, guys. So that is just a good deal. If you guys follow my channel and you saw my other kayak adventure with the Pelican Catch 100, so the predecessor to this, and I still think they have that model. I didn't like it very much because frankly it was not super stable on the water, and to be honest, before I bought this one I decided to go on and buy this one, and because I saw a few videos by Zofflinger, especially on YouTube, that it was standing up on the booster seat and paddling while he was standing up. So I said, I'm pretty sure it's a gimmick. I'm pretty sure, it takes a lot of concentration and a lot of balance, which I have. But compared to other model, which I tested the bonafide RS 117, and the bonafide is just like, this is the Cadillac. I mean, it's so stable in the water, and for me it's important because I like to fish standing up. Ideally I would want to have something like a maybe just a small John boat or something. That would be the ideal solution. But to strap it up on top of my roof on my car, which otherwise I would need a trailer and I would need everything else, and that was just the simplest option, was to get a kayak again. So I was originally wanting to purchase the Outlaw, the Perception Outlaw, because it's similar to the bonafide, but it's supposed to be even more stable than a bonafide. So that was, to me, like, wow. I mean, that would have been the Cadillac. But when I saw this one and I saw the price, I said, oh man, just to get me on the water, even if I need to be sitting down most of the time while I'm fishing, it's gonna do the job at the price that I paid for it. So you get the new booster seat, the Ergo Boost seat, that you just flip up, and you just have a booster. And what's fun about the booster is that here in the back you have storage to put a tackle box or stuff like that. So you have multiple options, and you also have here, if you're sitting down, you could put some pliers on these holes right here. So I'm guessing these are for pliers and stuff like that, other accessories. So, or you could strap them down, or using a carabiner or something, and just strap stuff directly to the kayak and have some pliers on a carabiner ready to go. So yeah, guys, but what I like about this is the minimalist design and the openness design. So that's what I like about the Perception Outlaw, how open it was, and it was just like everything was open on it. And the Catch Mode is similar, so it's opened. It's got a nice big rear tank well. It's got a real front that's open. I'm gonna take out that net. I'm just gonna leave everything open. Maybe put my fishing box in there and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna try to make it as open as possible. And I like the fact that they took away the storage, the front hatch storage that they had on the Catch, and rear hatch storage. You don't need that. If you want that, you could always drill some holes and just add a hatch yourself. Just do it yourself. But I like to have stuff accessible, and putting stuff in storage. You could always get some Ziploc bag, guys, and just put your stuff in a Ziploc bag if you want it to be watertight and waterproof or something. You could always put stuff in a Ziploc bag and it's gonna do just fine. Just had a piece of foam in there if you want it to float in case you're capsizing or something. That's no biggie for me. So I also like the fact that it's modular, that you could put different stuff on the back, that you could put like a rudder that you're going to be able to steer, that you can put a motor mount, which a motor mount would be like my preference on there. But the fact that you have the motor mount on the back, if you look at Aerosport, where I bought it, they had some sketch, and they worked with Pelican to develop the Catch series. and one of their illustration would be to have a 2x4 here on the back, and just have the 2x4 and have a transom mount on the side of the kayak to be able to put the motor, which is my preference, would be my preference. Even though you're going crooked and it's less efficient a little bit, at least it's easier to steer. So that's probably one of the mode I'm going to make. I'm going to use some PVC pipes to put in there, and just a 2x6 or something at an angle, and it's going to be my motor mount for the back. So eventually I'm going to put a motor on there. Cheap little $150 electric motor should do the job. So yeah guys, can't wait to go test the stability, especially standing up, because I tell you guys, fishing standing up on a boat, I mean, it's just like fishing standing down is not that bad, and especially with the booster seat, it's going to give you a nice little rise, and you're going to be able to fish like more comfortably. But one of the drawbacks that I saw from a couple of people, that the least amount of videos that I saw, that little couple amount of videos, is the play here, the play on the seats, and the fact that it is moving just ever so slightly, and I don't think you should have that from the factory. So if I were Pelican, I would just 3D print or take some piece of pipe or something they can custom make, and just send it to customer. If you come to the store and you have a catch or something, just give it to customer, just to some little adapters that you put on there, just to be able to make it so it doesn't move and it doesn't slide around, because that could be annoying. So just a little something that they should add to people, on each corners to keep it centered. I'm probably going to put some PVC pipes and just try to stick something in there that's going to be able to make it so it doesn't move. So that's going to be a little bit better. But yeah guys, can't wait to go on the water, can't wait to go test it out, can't wait to go try it out, see how it paddles, which I really don't care. This is a fishing platform for me, and I just wanted to have something to be able to fish out, to go in the water, to go into different places. And like I said, I'm probably going to put a motor mount on, which the motor mount is kind of expensive. It's $100 for a piece of plastic. I mean, come on guys, that's a little bit too much. $100 for the rear motor mount. I almost want to make something out of plywood on the back, or like I said, mount something with PVC or something to put it on the side, to put the motor mount on the side there. So just an extra piece that I need to carry around. So that's one of the benefits of having it on the back and bolted on. You have bolts on the back of the kayak here. You have an extra set of bolts that you don't see here that is covered, because that doesn't require a lot of force in the water, so for the rudder. So but the motor mount, you need those two extra bolts, and the holes are pre-drilled in the kayak, so it's modular. So this is what I like to see from companies, to put stuff as modular as possible. Kind of a Lego kayak that you could just stick stuff on, bolt stuff on there, and just take it off and just modify it straight from the factory, without voiding the warranty or without doing any damage to the kayak. Stuff that is super modular, and I hope in the future we're going to see some crazy innovation from companies that makes crazy stuff that's going to be like, super modular, super customizable, however you want it, straight from the factory. Kind of like you can customize a car on the website, and you can add certain options and stuff like that, and just be able to modify it and to add options directly on it. So from the factory, if I had a choice between the rear rudder like that or just the motor mount, I think I would have picked the motor mount instead of the rear rudder like that. So that comes with it. So if I had the option, they had a couple of boxes on the floor next to the kayak, and say choose which option you want between the motor mount and that, I would have picked the motor mount in an instance. So that would have been my preference. But yeah guys, let me know in the comments what you think about this kayak. Let me know if you're thinking of purchasing one. I'll give you guys my opinion on stability, fishability, how you can stand up on it and fish. So summertime guys, this is my time to go out and fish, to go out and have some fun. And yeah, I need an option to be able to put on top of my car. You can see the roof rack right there. So yeah, I need something to be able to to put on there. So this is 63 pounds, so it's not that heavy. So my best option, to be honest guys, is something that's not invented yet. I'm starting to see stuff coming out of the States. in the US that is kind of resembling what I want. And what I want, guys, is something like the Pelican Bass Raider. So you see that little like floating pontoon that you can stand up on it with 2 chairs. I want that, but I want that like modular. So 2 individual pontoons that are separated, that are cut down and just sealed up, and just some rods that you can put to connect them. And my package is flying away for the scopo holes, for the scopo plugs that were included in the kayak, if I didn't mention that. So, but yeah, guys, the Pelican Bass Raider that is cut like just the individual pontoon, that you have rods connecting and maybe some flooring, some sectional flooring that you put on top, and that would be so much easier for transport if you can take off each individual pontoon and lift it on top of the car. That would be like what, 30 pounds for pontoon, for each pontoon. So, and the floor you could put inside the trunk of your car or something. That would be like that would be like the most innovative and the most. I would have picked something like this instead of picking a kayak. So a fishing platform that you can stand on, that's easy, that's modular, that's easy to transport, that takes literally minutes to assemble. That would have been like that. I'm still waiting for that one. When that thing comes out, I'll probably get it, and I'll probably buy it in a heartbeat, because I'll probably already have the motor, the batteries and stuff like that to put on there. But this is what I've been waiting for, guys. A modular system that is not inflatable, that's not something that you blew up with a pump that takes like half an hour to inflate. Something that you just connect in 5 minutes, you're ready to go, you're on the water, and you're starting to fish. Yeah, but as of now, I'm going with a kayak. That's the simplest option. I just put it on top of the roof of my car and just go, and that's just easy as that. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna strap that on top of the car and go for a little adventure, and just take it out for a spin, do some stability tests. I'll have some video in the future of me going on top of it and just being able to test it out, see the stability, give it my comparison between what I've tested from the Catch 100 and the bonafide that I had the chance to try it out. Although I did have to pay the guy $20 to try it out. Yeah, guys, we're in Quebec, so in Quebec people are a little stingy, man, when it comes to cash. Nothing's free here, so you have to pay for it. All right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, thumbs up is always appreciated. I'll catch you guys on the next one.